Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rare and valuable U.S. coins that continue to attract massive attention at major auctions. In this video, we're exploring the most valuable top 5 Washington quarter dollar coins with different mint marks, which are shining stars in today's rare coin market. These coins aren't just pocket change, they are rare treasures that collectors worldwide are willing to pay thousands of dollars for. If you've ever come across an old quarter in your change or inherited a coin collection, you could be holding on to something truly extraordinary. So stay tuned as we uncover the rich history, unique features, rarity, and impressive dollar values of these legendary coins. So let's get started. First up, the Washington quarter dollar 1989D has become one of the most talked about and admired coins among modern collectors, thanks to its beautiful design, classic history, and growing collector demand in the auction market. Today, this coin in very fine condition is not just a simple quarter. It represents a piece of American numismatic heritage that continues to attract attention and big dollar value. The story of this stunning quarter begins with the long legacy of the Washington quarter, which was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington, the first president of the United States. By 1989, the Washington quarter had already become an iconic coin widely respected by collectors and historians alike. The D Mint mark on this particular coin shows that it was struck at the United States Mint facility in Denver. This mint has a reputation for producing coins of excellent quality, and many collectors value Denver Mint coins for their sharp details and clean finish. The unique features of the 1989 Washington quarter make it stand out from ordinary circulating coins. On the obverse side, the bold and elegant portrait of George Washington is beautifully engraved, showing the strong character of the nation's founding father. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" are sharply visible, even in circulated very fine condition. On the reverse side, the powerful American eagle with outstretched wings proudly symbolizes strength and freedom. The letter D, mint mark beneath the wreath, clearly identifies its Denver origin, adding extra interest for collectors who seek mint mark variations. What makes this coin highly sought after is its increasing rarity in excellent circulated grades like very fine condition. Over time, many 1989 D quarters were heavily used in everyday transactions, which makes finding one with strong details and sharp features more difficult today. Coins preserved with less wear and brighter surfaces are commanding more attention and higher prices in the collector's market. This demand is not just national but international, with auction platforms showing rising interest from passionate buyers. In today's active auction market, a well-preserved 1989 D Washington quarter in very fine condition can attract impressive bids. Depending on its eye appeal, strike quality, and surface preservation, this coin can reach a market value ranging from $176,000, especially when competition among collectors is strong. Special pieces with exceptional luster or slight errors can go even higher, making it a truly valuable modern rarity for anyone holding it. For collectors aiming to secure or sell one of these prized quarters, proper handling and storage are essential. Keeping the coin in a protective holder to prevent scratches or further wear can significantly maintain or increase its market value over time. Collectors should also check for clean surfaces, readable inscriptions, and a bold mint mark when selecting this coin. Participating in reputable auctions or certified grading can further boost its desirability and price. The 1989 D Washington quarter is more than just a 25-cent coin. It's a strong symbol of American history, design, and lasting value. Its demand among collectors is steadily growing, and its presence in the auction market shows that this modern classic holds great investment potential. If you have this coin in very fine condition, it may be your chance to own or sell a valuable piece of U.S. numismatic treasure. This is one quarter that proves small coins can indeed bring big value in dollars. Next up, we're going to uncover the incredible story of the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, a coin that has taken the collector world by storm. Many people have these quarters lying forgotten in their drawers or old change jars, not realizing that one of them could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in the auction market today, especially if it has that special rusty brown color shade and no mint mark. This coin is not just a piece of American history. It's a valuable rarity that continues to attract passionate collectors and investors around the world. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by John Flanagan, this coin replaced the standing Liberty Quarter and became one of the most iconic pieces in U.S. coinage history. The 1968 Washington Quarter came at a time when America was shifting from 90% silver coins to a copper-nickel-clad composition due to the rising cost of silver. Quarters from this year were struck at three main mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, the Philadelphia Mint coins carry no mint mark at all, making the 1968 quarter without a mint mark a fascinating piece of history. It represents the transition period of U.S. coinage and holds a strong connection to both tradition and change. The 1968 Washington Quarter without a mint mark has several features that make it stand out from other coins of the era. First and foremost, the obverse features the classic bust of George Washington facing left, inscribed with the words "Liberty" above and "I in God We Trust" on the left. The date 1968 sits proudly below his neck. On the reverse side, a bold American eagle is perched on a bundle of arrows with two olive branches below, symbolizing strength and peace. What makes some of these coins truly unique is the natural aging and color variation. Over time, many have developed a beautiful brown or rusty color shade due to oxidation, giving them an antique appearance that collectors absolutely love. This natural toning makes each coin distinct. No two aged coins look exactly the same, and that's what enhances its beauty and collectability. The 1968 quarter without a mint mark in a rusty brown color shade is considered a hidden gem. While millions were minted, only a limited number survive today in fine or higher condition with eye-catching natural tones and strong strike details. Most of the coins from circulation show heavy wear or damage, but those that remain in fine to excellent condition, especially with that vintage brown hue, are now being sought after by serious collectors. The demand has surged because collectors see this coin as part of a significant turning point in U.S. coin history. Many experts believe that the 1968 Philadelphia Quarter is undervalued compared to its rarity, which makes it an excellent investment opportunity. As more collectors enter the market searching for mint mark errors and early clad coin rarities, the 1968 no mint mark quarter continues to rise in popularity and value. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the value. The 1968 Washington Quarter without a mint mark can range widely in value depending on its condition and appearance. In regular circulated fine condition, it can sell from $155,000 or more at auction. But in exceptional cases where the coin shows sharp details, beautiful rusty brown toning, and minimal where the value can easily go beyond $265,000, and sometimes even higher in online and live coin auctions. Some rare, well-preserved examples have reached several $100s due to collector competition and the growing appreciation of early clad quarters. Remember, the unique toning and absence of the mint mark are key features that increase its desirability and worth in the U.S. and international markets. If you happen to come across a 1968 Washington Quarter without a mint mark, handle it with great care. Avoid cleaning or polishing it, as this can destroy the natural patina and reduce its value significantly. Store it in a protective holder to prevent further oxidation or scratches. Always verify the authenticity through a trusted dealer or grading service if you believe your coin is in exceptional condition. Keep an eye on auction listings and online marketplaces to see how the prices are trending. Sometimes timing the sale right can make a huge difference in profit. And most importantly, enjoy the collecting journey. Every coin like this tells a piece of American history and brings pride to its owner. The 1968 Washington Quarter without a mint mark in a rusty brown shade is more than just a piece of change. It's a symbol of America's numismatic evolution and a prized find for collectors worldwide. With its rich background, distinct toning, and rising market value, this coin is a true hidden treasure. If you're lucky enough to own one in fine or excellent condition, you may be holding a small fortune in your hand. Next up, we're diving deep into one of America's most talked about and surprisingly valuable coins: the 1965 Washington Quarter dollar without a mint mark. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary quarter you'd find in your pocket change but in reality, it holds a fascinating story, historic importance, and an impressive value in today's auction market. Many collectors are now hunting for this special quarter because of its unique place in U.S. coin history and the incredible prices it can bring, even in circulated condition. So, let's uncover why the 1965 no mint mark quarter is so highly sought after and what makes it a true collector's gem. The 1965 Washington quarter has an interesting backstory that makes it one of the most notable coins of the 20th century. This was the year when the United States Mint made a major change, switching from 90% silver coinage to a copper-nickel composition. This change came as a response to the rising price of silver during the 1960s, which made it too expensive to continue producing silver quarters for everyday circulation. As a result, the 1965 quarter became the first U.S. quarter struck without any silver content, marking the beginning of a new era in American coinage. To prevent hoarding of coins during this transition, the Mint decided not to include mint marks on quarters from 1965 to 1967. That's why the 1965 Washington quarter doesn't bear a mint mark, and that small detail adds a fascinating touch of mystery and historical importance to the coin. Every collector who owns a 1965 no mint mark quarter owns a piece of American monetary history that symbolizes a major shift in the country's coin production. The 1965 Washington quarter stands out with its classic design and transitional story. On the obverse side, it features the powerful image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, with the word Liberty above his head and the motto, "In God We Trust," beside his portrait. The date, 1965, appears below. On the reverse side, the proud American eagle spreads its wings atop a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath, symbolizing both strength and peace. While most 1965 quarters are made of copper-nickel clad composition, what excites collectors is that a few rare transitional error pieces were accidentally struck on leftover 90% silver planchets meant for 1964 quarters. These silver 1965 quarters, although extremely scarce, are among the most valuable coin finds in U.S. history, and even the regular copper-nickel ones in fine circulated condition can attract great attention due to their historical value and growing collector demand. Despite the large number of 1,965 quarters produced, finding one in well-preserved circulated condition with strong details, minimal wear, and bright surfaces is becoming increasingly difficult. Many of these coins have been used for decades in circulation, losing their sharpness and original luster. That's why quarters from 1965 that remain in excellent shape are now in high demand among serious collectors. Collectors love this coin not just for its condition, but also for its unique role in the coinage transition period. Even circulated examples can hold value because they represent the first of the modern clad quarters. For error coin enthusiasts, the 1965 silver planchet varieties are like striking gold. They are among the rarest quarters ever discovered, making this year highly attractive for treasure hunters and coin dealers alike. Now, let's talk about the exciting part, the current market value. In circulated condition, a regular 1965 no mint mark Washington quarter can fetch anywhere from $135,000 depending on wear and overall eye appeal. However, coins with exceptional detail, minimal circulation marks, or unique toning can easily command $150,000 or more in collector markets. But here's where it gets really interesting. If you happen to find a 1965 quarter that was mistakenly struck on a 90% silver planchet, you're looking at a rare coin worth thousands of dollars. In major auctions, these silver error quarters have sold for $276,000, and in some rare cases, even higher. That's why collectors continue to search through old change jars and coin rolls in hopes of finding this hidden treasure. For those who want to start collecting or hunting for the 1965 Washington quarter, always pay close attention to the coin's weight and appearance. A genuine silver error coin will weigh about 6.25 grams, while the regular copper-nickel clad version weighs around 5.67 grams. Using a precise digital scale can help you identify whether you have a standard or silver transitional piece. Also, examine the edges carefully. Silver quarters have a solid silver color around the rim, whereas clad quarters show a visible copper stripe. Even if your 1965 quarter is a regular issue, keeping it in a protective holder and avoiding further wear can increase its value over time. These coins are becoming collectible classics due to their age and the story they tell about the shift in America's coinage system. The 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark may look like just another old coin, but it's truly a remarkable piece of history that symbolizes change, resilience, and value. From its role in the end of the silver coin era to its growing desirability in today's coin market, this quarter remains a strong favorite among collectors worldwide. Whether in circulated or error form, it represents a smart addition to any coin collection, and who knows, you might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. So, if you have a 1965 quarter lying around, take a closer look. It could be worth far more than you imagine. Keep collecting, keep searching, and stay tuned for more exciting coin discoveries that could turn your pocket change into big dollar value. Next up, we are going to talk about one of the most fascinating and highly demanded coins among collectors in the United States, the Washington Quarter 1973D. This coin, especially in its unique brown shade and rusty tone condition, has become a standout treasure in the rare coin market. Many collectors across the world are actively looking for this particular piece because of its historical value, distinctive appearance, and increasing auction value in the US dollar market. The history of this remarkable quarter goes back to its minting in 1973 at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the prominent D mint mark on the coin. The Washington Quarter series itself began in 1932 as a tribute to the first U.S. president, George Washington, and over the decades it became one of the most iconic coins in American circulation. The 1973D version carries the legacy of American coinage at a time when the U.S. economy was undergoing significant changes. It represents both a historical moment and a collectible masterpiece that continues to shine in the numismatic world today. What makes this coin even more special are its unique features. On the obverse side, it proudly displays the detailed portrait of George Washington, with the word Liberty and the year 1973 sharply struck. The reverse showcases the American bald eagle with its wings spread wide, symbolizing strength and freedom. The D mint mark under "In God We Trust" identifies its minting location. In some coins, especially those that have developed a natural brown rusty tone over time, the details appear even more striking, giving the coin a vintage and eye-catching appearance that makes it a top choice for serious collectors. The rarity and collector demand for the 1973D Washington Quarter in rusty brown shade is steadily rising. While millions of these quarters were minted for everyday use, finding one in an attractive rusty or brown tone that has been well preserved over decades is not common. Collectors particularly prize coins with this natural aged patina because it reflects both authenticity and character. Such coins often stand out in auctions, and experienced collectors know how rare it is to find one in appealing, original condition. This growing demand has made the 1973D quarter a hot item in today's numismatic market. When it comes to current market value, the 1973D Washington Quarter in beautiful rusty brown shade can reach surprisingly high prices at auctions. Depending on its condition, eye appeal, and toning, it can sell for $370,000 in collector markets and online auction platforms. Serious buyers recognize the value of such naturally aged coins, and competition among collectors often drives the price even higher. This is a perfect example of how an ordinary circulating coin can turn into a valuable collectible treasure over time. For collectors who wish to add or hold on to this rare coin, a few tips can help preserve its value. It is very important to handle the coin with care, ideally using gloves to avoid fingerprints or damage. Storing it in a dry and temperature-stable environment will help maintain its attractive brown tone and prevent further corrosion. Having the coin professionally graded or authenticated can also increase its market appeal and ensure maximum value at future auctions. The 1973D Washington Quarter dollar is more than just a piece of American currency. It's a piece of history, a work of art, and a symbol of enduring value in the collector's world. Its unique rusty brown shade gives it a charm that stands out from ordinary coins, making it a truly desirable treasure. With increasing market demand and impressive auction values, this coin has become a golden opportunity for collectors who understand its worth. So if you come across one of these extraordinary quarters, know that you're holding something truly special, a valuable piece of American history in the palm of your hand. Next up, we're talking about an incredible treasure hiding in plain sight. The Washington Quarter $1,987 in a unique yellow shade, with a rustic tone that makes it stand out as a rare and highly collectible coin. Many collectors across the United States and internationally are paying close attention to this piece because of its stunning appearance, historical background, and rising demand in today's auction markets. If you've ever come across a 1987 quarter that looks different from the regular silver-gray tone, especially one with a golden or rusty color shade, then you might be holding on to something truly valuable. The story of this quarter begins in the rich history of American coinage. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 1987, a year that marked a continuation of the Washington Quarter legacy, which first began in 1932 to honor the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington. By the 1980s, these coins were part of everyday life across America. Millions were produced, but very few have survived in special and unique shades like the yellow-golden tone seen on some pieces. This unusual coloration is often the result of natural toning or long-term storage conditions, making each coin with this shade unique and highly sought after by collectors. What makes this coin even more fascinating are its striking features. On the obverse side, it proudly displays the detailed portrait of George Washington with the inscription Liberty and the year 1987 beneath. Above the date, you can spot the P mint mark, which indicates it was struck in Philadelphia. The reverse side carries the iconic eagle design with its wings spread majestically, a powerful symbol of American freedom. When the surface of this coin takes on that golden or rusty hue, it creates a visually stunning contrast against the bold details of the design, giving the piece a premium and antique-like character that makes it shine in any collection. Rarity plays a major role in this coin's current surge in demand. While millions of Washington quarters were made in 1987, only a very limited number show this special yellow shade with a rustic finish, especially in good, fine, or excellent preserved condition. Collectors often compete in auctions to acquire such uniquely toned coins because they add exceptional beauty and distinction to their collections. A coin with its original mint details visible and that golden tone intact is considered a rare, catching something that can easily spark bidding wars. In today's auction markets, the value of a 1987 P Washington quarter with a yellow rusty tone has grown significantly. Depending on the shade, surface preservation, and overall condition, these coins have been known to fetch impressive prices. Many collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rarities, and prices can reach well above standard face value, sometimes going into the $268,000 for particularly stunning examples. The demand is growing fast, and those who own such a coin today might be holding a hidden gem with rising future value. For collectors, the best tip is to always check the coin carefully for clear mint marks, surface details, and the richness of the yellow tone. Keep the coin in a protective holder to prevent further oxidation or scratches, as pristine condition can significantly increase its value at auction. Avoid cleaning the coin harshly because original toning is what makes it rare and highly desirable. A well-preserved, naturally toned coin can stand out dramatically in the collector's market. The 1987 Washington quarter dollar with the P mint mark and yellow rusty color shade is not just an ordinary coin. It is a piece of American history that carries beauty, uniqueness, and great auction potential. Its rising popularity among collectors shows how special these naturally toned coins have become. So, if you ever come across one in your old change or collection, hold on to it carefully. You might just be holding a small but powerful treasure worth big money in today's collector market. So, take a closer look at your old coins. You never know what valuable history you might discover. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos about rare and valuable coins that could make you rich.